everybody? It is Brooke, and our Heartstopper Season 3 reactions continue now. We are on episode 6. Netflix is not popping up the title. Is it down there? It might be. It's called Body. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. If you would like to see my uncut reactions to Heartstopper, get early access to edited or uncuts, you can check out my Patreon or my YouTube memberships. Every tier is listed on both with what you'll get, so you can find what's best for you on your favorite platform. And if you do join one of my tiers, you get your name in the videos, just because, you know, you're helping me out financially. So I definitely want to thank you. So you should see your name. I am obsessed with this season already. Like, I love season 1. I love season 2. This season, every episode is like a 10 for me. I'm very much enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. That is a free way to support. And it lets me know that people like Heartstopper reactions, and you guys are going to want season 4 when it inevitably comes. Hopefully we get a season 5, unless season 4 is a good ending for the show. I wanted to get a solid, like, this show is complete. It's perfect the way it is. And I really enjoyed last episode. We had a pretty hard Christmas at first for Charlie and his sister. And then we had a really good New Year's for everybody, I feel like. So I think that's going to start this episode off on a really good note. That everyone seemed to have a really good New Year's. The only person I'm a little worried about, I'm still worried about Tori, his sister, a little bit, but she kind of had a connection, and there was this moment where it felt like she had accepted that Charlie was doing okay, so maybe she'll be able to focus on herself. And then the person I'm most worried about is Tara. I have slowly noticed throughout the season of her getting really stressed out when people bring up, like, her grades or what school she's going to go to or all these other things, and I think it's starting to really weigh on her that maybe she doesn't know what she wants, and everyone else being like, oh, you're perfect, you're going to do this, blah, 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 is really starting to stress her out. And I don't know if I'm only picking that up because I went through something similar, or, like, I'm projecting on her a bit, but I think it's coming. And I think predicting it is not a bad thing. I think they've done a really good job of showing the stress building throughout everything else. So I'm excited, though, to see how they handle it. I trust this show to handle it really well. Nick and Charlie seem to be doing a lot better since Charlie got back. There's still some struggles, like him and his family get a little stressed out, but of course it's going to be hard. But he seems to be sticking to his meal plan when he can, and we've seen a lot of improvement for him, which has been great. Elle in Tao took it to the next level. She had to talk to her friend who, like, had gone through something similar, and they're both trans, so I think it helped to hear from her that, like, you're not going to be alone if you do freak out, and Tao is not going to hate you if you can't do something because of dysphoria. Like, they're gonna be there for you, and it was very nice and sweet. Everyone had a really good New Year's, I think, and I'm excited to see how their new year starts. So I don't want to wait anymore. Let's dive in.
Yeah, I should bake a cake or something.
I know you're being sarcastic, but that's actually a lovely idea.
Too bad I was being sarcastic.
Ooh, okay, we got another
It'd be nice
time
to mark the
jump.
occasion. Come on, humour me.
Yeah,
You
say
know I
something
like my
nice
thought
about
exercises.
yourself, Charlie.
Progress how?
Well, how about I start? So, you settled back in at school in January.
I'm here if you want any extra support, okay? Whatever you need.
Thanks.
Go get them.
Oh. They got good teachers at that school.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of help.
Does
Yeah,
it
they
wear
happen. I think it's helpful.
I said
I think it's helpful when those things happen like that to remember that you wouldn't criticize someone else for it. Like if one of his friends or Nick was going through the same thing and had a relapse, Charlie would not blame them. They'd be like, it's not your fault, this. I think we give people we love so much grace, and then we don't give it to ourselves. And that's something I still struggle with. I don't know if you guys do, but I think that's a big thing to learn when you're going through something like this is like, hey, if I would give my best friend or my family member grace in this situation, why am I not giving it to me?
I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Self-harm relapses are normal, and they don't negate any progress.
I know.
You feel you and Nick have progressed in your relationship?
Yeah. Probably since that night of the argument. I guess we feel a lot closer.
If your intrusive thoughts have lessened, you've got more energy to give to your relationship.
He's like, yeah, I do.
Do you practice your motivational pep talks, or do they just come to you in the moment?
You know, they just come to me. I'm just a talented person.
I'm just talented.
Yeah, I think we're out of time here, so I'll see you next week.
You know, it's
Hell, I wanted to
relatable.
talk to you about something. Now, we've had contact from a local radio station about you.
What?
Yeah, they've heard about your social media blowing up and they want to interview you. Local young artist achieves internet fame.
Okay.
He's drumming. He's gonna be feeling okay.
It's that Instagram famous historian you like, Jack Maddox. He's doing a book signing on Sunday, so I thought maybe we could go after the sleepover.
Wait, we get to meet him?
Yeah.
He's like, you're the best.
So much.
I love the use of the graphics in the drawing.
We should probably...
You're at school.
Oh, it happened
Get
again.
your
When?
stuff.
Yesterday before form.
What happened?
Me and Nick were making out in a practice room, and it got really intense really quickly, and then it stopped, and it was kind of awkward and overwhelming. It's all been over the clothes, but sometimes when we're making out, we...
They're like, oh, we don't need the details.
Please spare us the details.
What? No, I want all the details.
I'm just scared
Also
that
me,
he's
though.
not ready to do anything more. And I'm scared that I'm not going to know what I'm doing.
It was in the spur of the moment.
Your eyes
An
go,
outburst of fiery passion in the light.
They've
of the
heard
moon's
this like
fireworks.
85
Yes, Tal,
times.
we've all heard this story before.
Why are you interested about Charlie's sex life and not mine?
You know what? I don't want to talk about
Why
this
are
anymore.
you
Get out. I
interested
need
in
to
Charlie's
change.
sex
Get
life
out.
and not
No, I don't
mine?
talk about it.
Because Charlie doesn't yap like this about it. But he knows. But that's hard to, like, accept with yourself. The layers are very cute.
Things have been so awkward between me and Sahar since New Year's. Like, we're still friends. I think.
Nick's like, what? Did something happen?
Sounds like you should probably talk to her about that.
Imogen's like, Nick, that's so smart. Why would I do that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What is in that?
Everything.
Everything!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I can do it. I want to try.
Oh. I'm proud of him! Even if you don't eat the whole thing.
Hello. 16 is when everything starts to make sense.
No, not in
Or when
my...
nothing makes any sense anymore. Kind of the same feeling either way. Beautiful chaos.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Michael.
This is for you. This is big.
I know.
It's nice.
Very
Okay,
nice.
right, you better put that down, because this needs to be town out.
I love cutting
So,
to,
have
like,
you
the
decided about the
camcorder
radio
footage.
interview tomorrow?
I think I should do it. It's a really cool opportunity.
They're so happy.
Hello.
I'm worried about
You guys
her.
started thinking about uni options.
Oh my god.
Gap year for sure. I love staying at my grand's.
I think I want to go to a super old university and study history, like dark academia vibes.
Yeah, totally. Now I'm thinking of doing like business or politics.
Yeah, okay, I relate.
Tara?
Charlie's like, I've had panic attacks. Do you need help?
Oh, okay, think you're having a panic attack. It's okay, my therapist gave me some exercises. Let's do it one more time.
Remember, your breathing exercises help so much.
Okay, we're in my house, we're chilling, we've had a few drinks.
That was amazing.
I'm so drunk right now.
He's like, I didn't even freak out about it because I'm fucking hammered. It's like, if I drink the water, can we make out? If I drink this empty cup that doesn't actually have water in it.
I've been thinking about something.
What's that?
You and me. I think about it all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so do I.
Do you?
He's like, oh, I'm not alone.
I know I wasn't ready in Paris, but it was a long time ago.
Oh, there we go. Number 2.
Wait, hold your hair back.
Oh, I feel so ill. You remember last night?
He's like, can I pretend that I
remember-
don't?
Yeah.
Morning, campers.
Mum and Dad will be
I
back
love
in half
him
an hour.
already.
Just so you know.
I just hope it's a good experience for her and no one's fucking rude.
I feel less nervous if you got that camera out my face.
But this is history in the making. Famous artist Elle Argent for her big first interview.
And we're just through here.
They better be respectful to my girl.
You're amazing.
I worry about like radio people and stuff sometimes. But it should just be a fluff piece on a local artist, right?
I can't believe I'm about to be replaced.
Don't think those be the celebrity. Oh, it is! I was like, they were scrolling so fast, and I was like, that guy looked like Jonathan Bailey. It is Jonathan Bailey.
He's so hot. So many of us united.
Us
in
all
our love of
watching
classical
Wicked
art.
or Bridgerton.
Hello and welcome to Local Voices with me, Katie Newnham. I'm here this afternoon with Elle Argent, a sixth form student of the Lambert School of Art, whose art has skyrocketed to popularity on social media. Now, much of your art explores your identity as a young
She
trans
deserves
woman.
it, though.
Why is that your focus?
I'm very, very proud to be trans. It's a big part of who I am. So I like to explore and express that in the art that I create.
And that's so important right now. Trans identities are the hot
Oh,
topic
this is.
of the moment.
I was
Some
like,
call
they're
it
gonna
a culture
try to
war, feminists versus
sensationalize
trans
it.
activists and so on. Last week we had a feminist
want
speaker
this.
on the show who talked to us about the importance of same-sex spaces.
Bro, this was supposed
Trans
to be.
people aren't a debate. We're human beings.
Well, I mean, now there've been rumours.
Get her!
Should we go in? Should we stop it?
Which states that teachers
is what I
must
was
inform
worried
parents
about.
students changing their pronouns.
I think I need to go.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
This is not what we agreed. It is inappropriate and it is manipulative and... You'll be hearing from me.
Get her! Get her, Mom! I
was
couldn't.
just wondering if you had any book recommendations about queerness in ancient Greece.
Now that is a wonderful question. Don't ignore your Latin vocab.
Thanks.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just the supportive boyfriend.
Sorry.
Hello.
He's so got freaked out because he's hot.
It's really hot.
Oh my god.
What? Don't freak out too much.
Should we stop? No. Do you want to? No.
Attention.
Had a nice time today?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, all right, well, I'm not a fucking idiot. Maybe not the time anyway.
You know that I've got scars. I know. You know I really fancy you. I like you so much. I love you. I want you.
Maybe not in a full house.
Maybe just not at your house, Danny.
Yeah, your mom's gone missing, so maybe we do it there.
I know, and I don't actually think I do look disgusting. And I know that Nick won't think that either. Like, I love him, and he loves me. Just wish I was more confident.
Charlie, I think you have a lot of confidence. Aren't you the one who confessed your feelings to Nick first?
Yeah.
When you didn't even
That
know
was
whether
pretty
he liked you
brave.
back. I really do.
You can do it. I know it works. We all struggle with confidence. That's not just Charlie. We all have things about ourselves that we're like, we know other people don't care about, but then we're very self-conscious about. That's normal. From being a teen to being adult. That doesn't change. There's always things about yourself that, like, you feel self-conscious about, but sometimes I believe in the faking it until you're making it strategy of being like, you know what? Why should I be self-conscious? This is my body. I live in it. Who cares? Like, if someone else doesn't like it, that's their fucking problem, not mine. I think that's harder to do, but it's something I worked on because I've always been overweight, like, since I was a baby. Like, it's just the way my genes are. No, like, I've fluctuated, and, like, I think when you accept who you are and you stop worrying about, oh, what is everyone else thinking about my body? It's like, who fucking cares what they think? They're not the ones living in it. Mind your own business. I don't know if you guys feel that way sometimes, but sometimes it's still hard because you still get, like, thoughts and, like, the negatives, but, like, I try to remember that and, like, just be like, I'm gonna spend my limited years on Earth worried about what I look like? Hell no, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and I'm gonna look cute doing it. But I think that's really relatable, especially, I think it's relatable to adults, but I think it's also relatable, especially when you're younger, and, like, everyone's bodies are changing, and everybody is growing at different ways. Like, obviously, Nick and Charlie have very different body types. Like, it's just who they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. I am fucking furious about that fucking reporter news person. Like, you cannot tell a child that they are coming on to talk about their art and then be like, actually, now I'm going to quiz you on trans politics. And what do you think of this debate that, like, actually affects your life, but I use it as a fun puff piece on the radio? Like, that is so messed up. I hope that radio station gets a lot of calls from people being like, what the fuck? Why did you spring this on this teenager? That is so inappropriate. I think, in my opinion, Elle should use her social media presence to be like, hey, this radio station and this person who is a public figure as well, invited me on to talk about my art and then fucking swapped it on me to try to get sound bites and sensationalism, and I don't think that's okay. And she's got enough followers to have them at least, like, send some angry emails to be like, this isn't cool, so that the person doesn't do it to somebody else, because that's insane. And I was worried about it when they mentioned it, because, like, I think sometimes, like, reporters and media people, like, they just want to get the clicks, and they don't think about the fact that the people they're talking about are real humans who are facing these things every day. And, like, nothing gross for me. They were also talking about having had a feminist on the week before who was being super fucking transphobic. And it's like, oh my god, there's nothing worse to me than, like, as a woman and having to deal with misogyny and the way we're treated as lesser than sometimes, and then to watch other women do that to trans women. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we are all in this together, and it's ridiculous. I do not understand how you can be a feminist and be transphobic. I really don't understand how you can be transphobic. But I grew up queer, and in a very small community, but I had a mom who grew and learned and, like, was far more left, and, like, I think that helped. A lot of my friends are queer. Like, we all grew up as friends, not knowing, and now we're all adults, and we're like, yeah, we were all queer. That's why we, like, gravitated to each other. But, like, I do not understand how you can face anything like that and then go on and, like, hate trans people or hate gay people or be racist. I'm like, how can you go through that, feel what that's like, and then do that to somebody else? I'm just, like, it is so obvious to me that, like, everyone should just get to live their lives. Like, why do you care? It just makes me so mad, and I had a feeling that might be what was going on with this because of the way, I don't know. But, like, that's so insane to be like, oh, we're talking with local voices. We're going to talk about this teenager about her art and then, like, flip it on her like that. That makes the host look like such an asshole. Which I hope there's some comeuppance for that because I was pissed. But, yeah, that pissed me off. I'm a little angry. If you are... I cannot imagine anyone watching this show and watching reactions is somehow transphobic. But if you are, please no, get the fuck off my channel. I don't want that shit anywhere near me or anyone in my community. This community is very accepting, and I do not want shitheads in it. Thank you. If you're transphobic, I hope you educate yourself and go actually learn and stop listening to propaganda. But I'm gonna bet most of the people watching this show are not, because it is very, like, complimentary and stands up for trans people. So, you know, I think it's an amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. And I liked seeing Charlie and his therapist talk and seeing their relationship and how it is helping Charlie to grow. It reminded Charlie that he's always been pretty brave and confident. He made a move on the guy he, like, was not 100% sure on. He tried, and it worked out for him, and I'm proud of him. He waited for some good signs, but still, he's a brave kid. Really love this episode. I'm gonna go record episode 7 now, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode, and I'll see you guys next time.